1988 Topps Cello Pack Box. This is a 24 count Cello Pack box that I picked up off of eBay. And when it arrived, I was pleasantly surprised, as it not only has 88 Topps Cello Packs, but it has also 89 Topps Cello Packs. So the box was opened, but for a good cause. So we're going to pull an 88 Topps Cello Pack out. We'll do this one here. 28 cards, and we're going to pull an 89 Topps Cello Pack out. This one here. So very cool on that. So we'll do one of each. Got our chaser. It's about 1:30, almost 2 o'clock, so it's past the 12 o'clock hour. So we'll crack one open. 1988 Topps we'll start with. 28 cards and a stick of gum. And it looks like they put cards facing front on the back as well. All right, let's get into it, see what we can pull. Got a bunch of rookies in the 88 set, which I'll be happy to get, but would sure love to get an Alan Trammell or a Don Mattingly. Especially the Don Mattingly. I've not pulled a Mattingly. And here's the gum. Gum's looking all right. Back of the Doug Jones card took a little bit of gum staining, so that card's going to have to go. As did the front of the advertisement card. It's minor, but it'll have to go as well. All right, see what we're left with. Mike Lloyd, Floyd Yeomans, Dale Mahorsick, Nelson Loreno, American League All-Star of Kirby Puckett. Very nice. Rest in peace to Kirby. We'll put him up there. Billy Hatcher. The Texas Rangers leaders. Not quite sure who that is. The Toronto Blue Jays leaders, with I believe Fred McGriff and George Bell, if I'm not mistaken. Joe Hesketh, American League All-Star of Willie Randolph. Luis Salazar, the St. Louis Cardinals leaders with, I believe that's Red Schoendienst. I'm not quite sure who that is. Steve Lombardozzi, Atlee Hemaker, Gary Runick, Dan Plesac, Gino Petrelli, Jack Lazorko, Bob Brower, Kurt Wilkerson, Pat Clements, Frank DePino, Ozzie Guillen, phenomenal player he was, we'll put him up there. Mark Ryle, Don Sutton, what a great pitcher Don was, we'll put him up there. Tim Wallach, and finally John Morris. Well, we didn't get card number 320, Alan Trammell, or card number 300, Don Mattingly, but we did get Don Sutton. Great pitcher. Look at that nice long career he had. Picked up the Blue Jays leaders with what I believe is McGriff and Bell. Picked up Kirby Puckett's All-Star. Rest in peace to him. Phenomenal player. And Ozzie Guillen. What a great player for the White Sox. All right. Let's see what we can find for 89 Topps. 29 cards. You get one extra card. And a stick of gum. Looks like we've got Bobby Bowe on the front. And we've got what appears to be some Gum Dust. All right, Steve Ellsworth took the hit with some gum staining. So Steve Ellsworth is going to have to go. Gum is looking fine. Advertisement card took the other hit, big time. So that's going to get tossed. Ooh, that's stale. Wow. Good thing we got the chaser. If it weren't for the sugar that's in the gum, that gum would be hideous. Absolutely hideous. I might have to start not eating the gum. But that sugar saves it. All right, Bobby Bonilla. Give me 1 second. I'm going to take a little swig. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But you know what, though? Angry Orchard and 1989 Topps gum do not go together. But at least it kind of took the taste out of my mouth. Larry Owen. Chuck Finley. White Sox manager, Chicago White Sox manager Jim Fregosi. Harold Reynolds. Rafael Ramirez. Craig Lefferts. John Cangelosi. Mike Socia. Alex Trevino. Manager of the Montreal Expos at the time, Bob Rogers. And the Expos are no more, unfortunately. They went on to become the Washington Nationals. So the only Toronto team left is the Blue Jays. There's Kevin Mitchell. He was a phenomenal player. Let's put him right there. Jay Bell. Darnell Coles. Sid Fernandez. The New York Mets leaders with Kevin McReynolds. Excuse me. Definitely Darryl Strawberry, and I believe that's Keith Hernandez. That's very cool. Put that up there. Scott Terry, Chris Carpenter, Matt Noakes, National League All-Star of Oral Hershiser, phenomenal pitcher. We'll put him up there. Mike Capel, Elvin Davis, Tim Flannery, Greg Harris, Bob Boone, the Minnesota Twins leaders with, not real sure who that is. Sorry about that. Jerry Brown, and finally Al Leiter. So for 89 Topps, we picked up Kevin Mitchell, just a great player. Always enjoy getting his cards. I gave him card 189, so apparently Topps didn't think he was that great or super popular. Did not give him a card ending in 0 or 5, but I still think he's great. Mets leaders with McAllister, Hernandez, and Strawberry. Great card there. Card number 291. And then finally, National League All-Star of Oral Hershiser. Just a phenomenal pitcher with Los Angeles. All right, folks, there you have it. Double shot of Cello Packs. 1988 Topps, 28 card. 1989 Topps, 29 card. And we lost 2 cards to each. 2 cards to each due to gum damage. Thanks for watching and supporting the channel. Stay safe and stay tuned. We'll get into some more packs soon.